Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic host of Bachelor Nation News. I'm back to my Los Angeles studio here, as you can see by my illustrious green screen background, and we've got a story for you. Gabby Windey says, "I'm the problem, it's me." Now, she's singing a Taylor Swift song. Does that mean this is a barrel scraping video? Yeah, it does. We're already scraping the barrel just a few weeks before Christmas, so if anyone in Bachelor Nation could please tweet something offensive, we would like to cover it. I'm kidding. All right, so let's get into it, and don't forget, follow me on Instagram at DNeals, and I'll be live on Patreon this morning, patreon.com/Dave Neal. I'm back, baby, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Catch me live. Catch me if you can. All right, so let's jump right into it. Here's what Gabby posted. She shared this on TikTok. Been on a year's worth of dating shows and still single. And I'm sure someone like Lace would be like, "Hey, Gabby, I got another thing coming to you." A year's worth. How about your 20s and 30s? Just kidding. Claire, all right. So there can be love at the end of the tunnel. But of course, does it come at the expense of being on national TV with a curated group of D-bags trying to find Instagram fame? No. You got to do love the old-fashioned way. You got to meet somebody at a bus stop like the rest of us. And I know, never approach someone at a bus stop, but then she'll give you eyes, and then she'll be like, "Why doesn't he like me?" It's because, I don't know. It's hard out there, guys, right? It's hard. So Gabby posted, "My stepmom designed this," and of course, they are using the snowman's carrots as noses and I guess nipples. In this case, they're supposed to portray nipples, which is fine. Do what do what you got to do. All right. Anyway, if you want extra content, I got to tell you something. We've got the Christmas vlogs in full effect. I put a lot of time into these, folks. Here's my wife, Tasha, and myself searching in Newport, Rhode Island for ornaments. That's right. If you need a pick-me-up, some non-drama, just some good old-fashioned Christmas music, that's where you can find it, folks. And not to mention, these are on Tasha's page. If you liked Gabby's use of the carrot to play, in the snowman here. Here's my Christmas intro, which actually I use the carrot. You'll see it right here on the hat. Hold on, it's coming up. My snowman hat, which I got for $10 at Walmart. I didn't want to buy it, but it was pretty much like when you go into a puppy store and this puppy's looking at you. That's what the hat was looking at. Here it comes. Ready, folks? 5, 6, 7, 8. There it is, right there. All right, so you see, clearly these are just aggressively Christmas videos. You can go check those out. All right, so Gabby's not the only one single, but Sierra Jackson has leveled up. She's got a man right there. And by the way, why is everyone posting shirtless photos the day I get back from a long vacation where I ate nothing but bagels and gluten? Gluten, both. Gluten is gluten to me. All right, anyway, so there she is with some nice cowboy boots, I guess, and a man who has never ate gluten, with what appears to be a old school camera, and she's licking him. Maybe she's deficient in her salt. I don't know. When my dog licks me when he wants salt, I don't know. Or maybe he's just got that good that sweet ab taste. I don't know. Either way, there they are. So Sierra's coupled up. She did a thing. And then we've got James Bonzo. Are you kidding me? And it's like, yeah, this is a barrel scraping video, but we're just trying to piece together where everyone is, Everyone came off the season doing their thing. Now, he clearly works out. But these shoes have never seen a day in the gym. No way he's wearing these shoes at the gym. These are post-gym photo shoes. And then his lady's got the old Grecan toe there. So anyway, James is just looking very vascular with his new girlfriend. They're calling it a hard launch. Keyword hard here. Michael says, "Hey, great news and can't wait to meet her. Love to see you happy, brother." Brendan Quinn says, "So happy for you, brother." So anyway, there they are doing their thing. His, Rebecca Marie is his new girl. He says, "I am beyond grateful to have you in my life, and I'm truly blessed to be able to share this special day with you and many more to come. You deserve all the happiness that the world has to offer. I love you." So he hard launches with an ILY. And let's see, she is, let's get some information. A non-Bachelor contestant here. Her name's Beck. She lives in Pacific Beach, San Diego. I'm just guessing from her bio. Body positivity. If I was dating James Bonzo, I'd be body positivity too. You see his calf muscles? Either way, all right, we're trying our best. And then let's see. Oh, so Susie, we've got Susie. She talks about being single. So we've got several contestants getting their boyfriends and girlfriends in order for the Christmas time, which, by the way, you got to really like someone to launch right before Christmas. I mean, if you could wait till January 2nd, that way you don't have to get gifts, or maybe, February 15th, either way, you know what I'm saying. So anyway, Susie here has released a new blog, and it's called SusieWasLike.com. We've talked about it a little bit. Breakup reflection. So here's Susie talking about her breakup, and of course, no one does it better than she does with the photography. She said, falling in love is easy, but staying in love is a choice. Cliche, I think not. This is what I have found to be the truth. When I was on the show, I was asked daily, are you falling in love? Even then, I really felt like that question was almost entirely irrelevant because I knew falling in love would be the easy part. My mom has told me for as long as I can remember that love is a choice. Over time, most of the butterflies settle down, and sometimes even the most romantic relationships start to feel a little mundane. The hopeless romantic in me is begrudgingly typing that out because I do believe in romance and keeping the spark alive. But both can be true and both are healthy. That being said, when you get to the nitty-gritty of a relationship and the excitement of your new partner starts to become the norm, that's when you realize that love is not just a giddy, wonderful, and joyous feeling within you when you spend time with your partner. Love is deciding to work through conflict, communicate kindly. So I guess the question is, were they not working through conflict? Were they not communicating kindly? Love is a choice, but of course it's a choice that two people have to make. Usually if one person makes a choice and the other doesn't, we call that a stalker. Falling in love complicates everything. That's so true. Finally, the heaviness will dissipate. All right, so we know from a video we made last week that Clayton and Susie do not talk, although he has called her to wish her well. So it seems like they're rooting each other on from afar. She said there is so much more good that has come from this breakup for both myself and Clayton. I think ultimately we are both on our way to finding happiness within ourselves and our passions. I know for a fact that we both are rooting each other on from afar. Just because something wasn't forever, it doesn't mean it wasn't wonderful. So it doesn't look like they're going to be getting back together. But either way, she's got this nice community here, and she's accepting comments. And it's cool to see a blog. You don't see blogs too often. I feel like in today's world, it's more Instagram content. I gotta say, writing a blog's way harder than just taking a photo. You know what I mean? It's a little harder to open up your soul with a word like that. So good for her. Speaking of opening up our soul, I wanted to share with you guys on Dave Neal's community. We hit 2,000 members. It's a free community on Facebook, but you do have to I do have to approve you, so that keeps all the trolls out. But either way, here are some photos that I just posted moments ago from my trip to New York. There at the Comedy Shop. I had a show. Let's see, this was Wednesday or Thursday night. We had some great friends come out to the show, my first show in New York. And then Stutz came out to the late night show, which was wild. There was a fight broke out during the show right outside, right before my set. And I was like, oh my gosh, I am so in New York. But there we are. She made a cardboard cutout of Bruce here, our moderator, Bruce from Oregon, and of course Leslie drove in from Albany. So that's right. We had people come from upstate New York. And if you don't know that, that's 4 hours away from New York City. So Leslie actually wins the award for coming from the farthest. Not that I want anyone to trek to see me, you know what I mean? You can just join the Patreon. But Elizabeth here came from Pennsylvania, and then we had a few others come from Pennsylvania the previous day. I didn't get all the photos up. So if anyone's listening to this and you came to a show in Newport, or Cincinnati. Oh, wait, we took some photos in Cincinnati. So we did shows in Newport, Rhode Island, Cincinnati, Ohio, and also New York City. So if you came to any of those shows, please upload them to Dave Neal's community so we can have them and check them out. All right, what are we going to be doing today? Do we have any content out there? I'm not really sure. I'm just getting back to the old, the old system here. There's going to be a lot of barrel scraping happening as we figure it all out. I think I've got a Genevieve video, and we'll see what else is out there. And of course, I'll be live on Patreon today at 10 a.m. patreon.com/Dave Neal. Now is your chance, right, folks? Now is your chance. Please, if you're a friend of mine and if you're a friend of the community, check out the Christmas-themed videos. I'd appreciate that. There'll be a link right here. You can click right on it. Otherwise, just search Tasha Courtney, my wife, and the videos are over there. And you can check out everything that's happening. And you can see how ripped off we got buying our Christmas tree this year. Oh, what did my Tasha call it? Treeflation. Either way, folks, we'll be right back with more content.